Hi guys, for today's video I am going to be sharing with you my TBR for the Buzzword Readathon, as well as like a June TBR video for some of the other books that I might read this month. I don't really do monthly TBR videos anymore because I'm really bad at sticking to them, and I'm definitely a mood reader now, like I'm very much aware of that. So this is going to be like a possibility of what I might read in June, as well as what I'm planning to read, but that could also change for the Buzzword Readathon. So I'm going to get started by sharing with you the books that I'm planning to read for that. So if you haven't heard of the Buzzword Readathon, it was created and is hosted by Books and Lala. She has like a different co-host every time, and I can't remember who it is this time, but I'll leave a link to her video in the description box. But basically each round there is a different buzzword, and then you have to read books that have that word in the title. So this time around the buzzword is you. Conveniently, I don't own any unread books that have that in the title, so I had to get all three of these books from the library, but I was interested in reading all of them, so I'm pretty excited to see how they are. All three of them are also thrillers. I don't think that's a coincidence. The first one is Watching You by Lisa Jewell. This is a adult thriller that I've heard a lot of good things about, and besides that, I don't know anything about it. The next one is This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher, and this is a young adult thriller, I believe, that I have not heard as great things about, so we'll see how this one goes, and again, that's all I know about it. And then the final book wasn't actually on my TBR. It was at one point, and then I ended up taking it off of Goodreads, but I figured I had to read it for this readathon, and that is You. This is by Carolyn Kepnes. I'm pretty sure everyone probably knows what this is about. There's a Netflix series made about it, which I did try and watch, but I didn't really like it, so hopefully I'll have better luck with the book. But basically it is about a guy who is like obsessed with a girl and starts stalking her, but the thing about this book is it's told in the second person, so it's like he's talking about you while you're reading it, which makes it so much more creepy. So I'm pretty excited to give this a read because a lot of people love this book, but I also feel like a lot of people hate it. It's kind of like you either really love it or you really hate it kind of thing. So hopefully I love it. Moving on to the other books that I hope to get to this month. The first one is the one that I'm currently reading, and that is Once and For All by Sarah Dessen. This is a young adult contemporary story. I've never read Sarah Dessen before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect with her books. And yeah, I should probably just save my thoughts for my wrap-up. I actually considered doing a full review video for this just because I feel like I have a lot of stuff to say, but you know, it's a contemporary. I have, however, been in like a contemporary romancy mood, so I think I'm also going to pick up My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This is another contemporary romance. I think it's YA, but it might be a little bit more new adult, maybe. I don't know what it's about, if you didn't already know that. But I picked it up at my library book sale this month, so it's definitely like in my interest right now, so I feel like I should read it now before it gets stuck on my TBR for like 2 years. The next book on my TBR is a bit of carryover from last month, and that is Obsidian by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the third and final book in the Illuminate trilogy. I loved the first two books, so I am very much looking forward to this book and seeing how it concludes. It's the only book series I've ever read from either of these authors, so like I don't know how their like conclusions go. Like, you know how some authors, their conclusions are always tragic and some of them wrap up very nicely, so I have no idea what to expect with the ending of this book. And then the final book on my TBR is another finale, which is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the third and final book in the Caraval trilogy. I, again, loved the first two books. I read them last year, so hopefully I can remember everything that happened because I have a horrible memory when it comes to books, but I'm hoping when I pick this up, everything will come flooding back and I'll remember everything and I won't be really confused. But again, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from the ending of this, so I'm equally nervous as I am excited. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm kind of in the mood for something to end in just like a big tragedy. Like, everybody dies. Maybe not that book, though. I really liked those characters. Anyways, those are all of the books on my TBR for June. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
You hear that, Samson?